I am Nate WL777 and this is Character Piece. Today we'll be reviewing an anime by the name of Ingress. This is a Netflix anime. It was released in 2019. It is 12 episodes long. The anime revolves around a special investigating police officer by the name of Makoto. Makoto has the special ability to read memories based on touching an object. While investigating an explosion in a research laboratory, he touched the ring that belonged to the sole survivor, a young lady named Sarah. After the memories that he gets, this leads him into a big, massive conspiracy. That is where the anime takes off. I'm going to start here with the animation. This is one of the animation style that they do now where they mix the CGI with hand drawings. Netflix likes to do that. Some work better than others. This is not one that works better. It suffers from a lot of really terrible shading and a lot of dark moments where things are just overly dark and you can't really tell what's going on. Not so much with the scenery, although the scenery doesn't do anything special either. It's just regular scenery, at least that it's done well. When it comes to the people, that's where a lot of the shading issues really stand out, and it made it very hard to watch. It took me out of it really bad. They also, when they do the abilities, and this is probably the best thing in the anime, they decided to go with like a color, almost like a cloud, like colors just in the sky, or they do like these streams of colors, and none of it really works, and that's probably the best part of the animation. So that's where we are with that. Not very good, not very well done. The story itself was also extremely boring. It's nothing new or original. It actually felt a little bit like a Matrix ripoff, but a cheap Matrix ripoff. A lot of the things in here you've seen in other storylines, whether that's live action or in anime, it really didn't bring anything new to the table with this. I think the first couple episodes kind of draw you in a little bit, and from that it just goes downhill. It just is very monotone, very boring. The characters themselves also very boring. I don't believe that they did a very good job fleshing these characters out, giving them personalities. They're very robotic and dull. There was none of the characters, with the exception of one, did I feel any kind of a connection to at all. And then even with the one, it was kind of just... voiceover work, I'm sure that it's okay. They didn't give them a lot of dialogue, or interesting dialogue at least, to work with. But that's probably... To be honest, the voiceover work is probably the best thing in here. Again, just didn't give them much to work with as far as the script. No kind of interesting interactions between the character that I cared about at all. No kind of exposition that I cared about at all. It was all extremely boring. That is the word to describe this anime. If I was one word, just boring. I mean, very. As far as if it's okay for kids, which is something I do in all my anime reviews, I have to say that, full disclosure, I only made it 7 episodes in. I did not watch all 12. As far as the first 7 episodes, no, there was nothing in there that I think is terrible for kids at all. But as far as, there could be, in the last 5 episodes, something that came in there, some nudity or whatever. I doubt it. I don't think that this anime would have been ambitious enough to tackle something like that. It really kind of seemed almost like it was like some final exam for like a college student who is trying to show that they can do anime, not really taking it fully serious, just trying to get a good grade, and it was paint by numbers, nothing exciting, nothing new. So I doubt that there's any bad content in there in the final 12. As far as my rating on this, I am going to give this a 6.9. Definitely unwatchable. It wasn't very fun. I am going to do, my favorite character here is Sarah. She was the only person I think that was fleshed out at all, and even that was just like halfway fleshed out. I didn't care about any of the other characters at all. So just by default, Again, this is not a very good anime. 6.9. I give it a 7. Is where I draw the line at what's watchable and what's not. So it almost got there. I did want to finish this, so I wanted to do the review, but ultimately it just did not give me enough attention to keep going. It didn't pull me in, didn't make me interested at all. There were several of these episodes that I struggled to get through and had to rewatch because I would fall asleep while watching them. So that would be the only way that I could really recommend this to be watched, is maybe if you're having problems sleeping and you need to put something on that's going to put you to sleep. You might want to check out Ingress. That might work out for you. Outside of that, I cannot suggest this to anyone for any reason. I will share a link below. This is a Netflix show, so please watch it on Netflix. But I will share a link below to another site that is showing it. If you do watch it on Netflix and you don't like it, please give it a thumbs down. Please report this to Netflix that you don't like it. I always want to encourage people to give feedback because I love their animes. That the fact that they even do original animes and that they bring that out in their own productions, I want to encourage them to keep doing that. But I really want to encourage them to keep doing it the right way with good ones and not with these garbage animes, which there is quite a few of them. I don't even want to say this is garbage. Again, I gave it a 6.9. There was some work to it. It wasn't garbage. There is some coming down the pipe that will be garbage, I'm sure. But as far as this one's concerned, it just was so boring that it just didn't work. So if you got anything out of this anime review, give me a like, give me a sub, comment below. Do you think I was too harsh on this? Did you find it interesting? Were there characters in there that you cared about? Did the last 5 episodes pick it up and make you care? Let me know. If I overlooked that and I quit too early on that, I would definitely like to know, but ultimately I don't have enough interest to go find out for myself. So like I said, give me a like and sub. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you again next time.